Hey everyone, how y'all doing today? Got another EDC budget knife video for you. And today we're going to go over this Byrd Harrier 2 lightweight. I bought this off Blade HQ for $29.40. If you don't know, Byrd is the budget line of Spyderco. So they have a lot of the same designs, same looking designs and stuff as Spydercos, except for they have this beak hole instead of a spidey hole. But before we get into it, if you like this video, leave a like. If you dislike it, leave a dislike. Leave a comment on anything. I'll get back to you. I like getting comments, getting back to people. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So we'll get down to it. So like I said, Byrd is the budget line of Spyderco. There's a lot of similarities. They are budget knives. And this is the Harrier 2 lightweight. And this is the box. That's the label BYO1PBK2 Harrier 2. Says ambidextrous one-hand opening lanyard hole pocket clip designed by Spyderco Inc. 8CR13 MOV. Nothing special. Actually, it's got a little foam in it, better than the Spyderco box I had. But do little size comparisons, because I always forget to do those until the end. So the only other Spyderco I got right now is the Tenacious, which line them up, they're very, very similar. They're almost exactly the same length, exactly the same blade length. The Spyderco weighs, I'm not exactly sure right now, almost 4 ounces. The Harrier weighs 2.7 ounces, but they're almost exactly the same as far as length and blade length, handle length. The Tenacious blade is a little taller, it's a little thicker, and it's got a little more of a belly to it. Okay. Another good one is a K-bar dozer, which is a little bit shorter. It's got about the same cutting edge. The blade's a little longer, but you have this finger choil. So about the same cutting edge. Really the blade or the handle length is about the same. This is a lock back also. The Harrier is locked back. Something else people recognize. Civivi Elementum. Rat 2. So you can see the cutting edge, the actual cutting edge is pretty close. Blade's a little longer, handle's a little longer. But go over the specs. Overall length is 7.59 inches. Blade length is 3.32 with a cutting edge of 2.875. Blade thickness is 0.11, so it's actually a fairly thin blade. The classic drop point, Spyderco leaf shape type blade. Satin finish. Handle length is 4.35. FRN nylon handles, fiberglass reinforced nylon. Like I said, it weighs 2.7 ounces. It's right hand, left hand tip up. You got kind of the, similar pocket clip. So you can turn it left hand, right hand, carry. You got some sticking up. Not too bad. I mean, got your thumb hole deployment. It's a slow roller. You can flick it, but you got to put quite a bit of wrist behind it. I haven't been able to close this one-handed like I can the K-bar, but guess that's about it for the specs. 8CR13 MOV steel, which is the same as the Tenacious, which I haven't had any issues with. So get into what I like, what I don't like, and what I think of it. Well, I have to say, when I first opened it up, I thought it felt pretty cheap. I'm like, oh man, 30 bucks. I could have got a cheap one at the dollar store for $1. But I've had this since, I don't know, 6 days. Whenever I got the backlash and the CJRB Centrals, I got them all at the same time. And of course I played with those, but I had to do a couple things to this knife, and now it finds its way in my pocket all the time. But I'll get into what I had to do. Ergos are really good on this for me. You got this forward finger choil. It fits my hand really good. You got your thumb ramp with good jimping. You got some jimping on the choil. The pocket clip, I feel it. Of course you feel it, but it doesn't bother me at all. I got quite a bit sticking out. Even if I, go back on it, I still got a full grip. But this is the way I've been using it. And I've used this quite a bit, surprisingly. It's got this FRN handles. It's got the multi-directional grip, like some of the Spyderco lightweights. So this part, you go this way, it's fairly smooth. You go against it, you got more grip. Same on this, you go this way, it's smooth. Go this way, you got more grip. It's got the little Byrd logo in the center, like Spyderco. The pocket clip isn't the best. It's not deep carry. Lanyard hole goes through the center of it, but that lands on the logo, so it's a flat spot. It's a slow roller. I'm just totally surprised at how good it feels in my hand and how sharp it is. I mean, I stropped it a few times because I have used this. I mean, you can get thin curlicues out of it. Paracord, no issue. I had a Frankenbox, a box for an eBay shipment. This is a piece I cut off, part of it, and I used this. I mean, it just cuts right through it. So it works amazingly well. Now, what I don't like about it, and what kind of disappointed me when I got it, that I thought I got screwed, was they had a couple of sharp spots around the Byrd beak hole or whatever, the thumb hole. That was sharp, and the lockback was sharp. I mean, not enough to cut you, but enough to make you uncomfortable. And I ended up taking a piece of 2000 grit sandpaper and just going around. I did scuff it a little bit, but I just went around the edge on both sides, and then on the edge of the lockback part, and it's fine. So I ended up really like this. I ended up really liking this. And like I said, with the other knives, I've been home for a few days off, and I got track pants on, and or I had shorts on, and yeah, this one kept finding its way in my pocket, and it's almost a fidget, you know, sit here doing this all day. It's got good sound, locks up really good, no blade play at all, up, down, left, or right. Centering is pretty good. Right now it's pretty good. It moves a little bit, but overall $30, 29 something. At first I didn't like it at all, but something to, you know, it's a budget option to look into. If you want something like a Spyderco and can't afford a Spyderco, which run in the, you know, the budget line, like the Tenacious and the Ambitious and Persistence or whatever, all those, they're in the 44, 42 to 40, they're in the $40 range, between 40 and 50. You want to save $10, $15, look at the Byrds. I don't know what the other ones run for. This is the only one I got. I didn't look at the other ones, but yeah, it's another option, budget knife option, which I'm surprisingly liking quite a bit. Well, I guess that's it. If you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment. If you have Byrd models, what's another model that I might be interested in. This is a Harrier 2 lightweight. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Until next time, bye.